welcome back. Let's see how many pumpkins I ended up with.
21.
I also found a lot of clay, and of course I now have spruce wood. So what do pumpkin fields actually look like? I don't really know. Okay, yeah, this really helps. Oh, they grow on trees.
You know what you're getting with a wedding. You know what you're getting with Premier Inn.
We have got to the point where literally anybody can build a fully working app without knowing how to code. This
Podcast.
Ooh.
We are doing a podcast. I'm podcasting with Jack and I am podcasting today. My name
That's
is
a little
Tom.
reference.
Tom May. In it.
There you go.
That was to appeal to more music-based fans. Because then maybe on Spotify we'll go into the music category instead of podcasts.
Shut up, I'm talking.
Shut up, I'm talking. Shut up, I'm talking. Shut up.
But before we get started, we have an announcement. This episode is sponsored by us. Yeah. That's right. We have a $7 Patreon. We spoke about it a lot, but this week we're
Shut up, I'm talking. Shut up.
That's the name of the podcast that you are watching. This is episode 88.
With two O's in the middle. That's
Hopefully,
boom.
maybe you're watching this on Spotify. Maybe we're back in the charts.
Come on.
Remember when we first launched this podcast and we kept getting beat out in the charts by Talk To Her? Look at us now.
Below.
No. She stopped.
Oh, okay.
We're doing better. She had that whole crypto scam. So really, we won.
I just want to...
Which should we do a crypto scam?
Hey. You said episode 88. I said put two O's in the middle and it spells boob. And you just skipped over it
I
like
did,
it was
sorry, I
nothing.
didn't even...
Like it wasn't
That's
a
a piece of comedy
well-crafted
genius.
thought.
Sorry, I didn't even think about
off
that.
the dome, and you just skipped over, and you
That's
made
really good.
You made me feel like I was nothing.
When I was in year 4, our teacher taught us how to spell Bob on the calculator. Little did he know, I wasn't a stupid kid. You've just taught me how to spell boob, Mr. Howard. I know I just have to add one more zero. And I've spelled boob.
Remember, this is a call to action, a call to arms, a call to subscribe so you never miss an episode. It said it to do
Used
that.
it a bit more naturally this week. Last week I saw I
You did not do it.
I'll be honest.
Scroll down, swipe down. Boop, 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 boop.
You know what? Usually we kick off with the worst moment of the week, but we're going to kick off with something different because it is a podcast first, a podcast. monumental week because I do the Jacktivities every month, as you know. That has already been going on. If you're on the $7 Patreon, then you'll know about that. You get to watch them. But this week, we did our first joint-tivity. We're calling it a Jack-Tomvity.
It's a Jack
It's a working
Tomvity.
title.
Yeah.
We learned to beatbox together. That's why I did that at the start. That was what the reference.
It was a call back to something you didn't know.
It's a callback to something you probably haven't seen. But we did, like, a week or two ago.
Yeah.
You
So
know?
for us, it was like you need like an MCU timeline type thing to figure out.
It is. The Shop I'm Talking timeline is difficult.
Yeah, but it was awesome. We did beatboxing with Kimmy Beatbox.
It's true.
They taught us how to box. It was fucking
They
brilliant.
do us as a box.
Beatbox.
Yeah.
Boxing with rhythm.
True. You were... Well, no, we both had our strengths.
I was fucking brilliant and you were shite.
I was
You
really
couldn't
good
keep
at the
rhythm.
sounds.
Yeah, but you couldn't hold rhythm.
No, I don't have any. I have no musical talent.
Whereas at Kimmy, they kept complimenting me because I was great.
I kept getting compliments, especially on my...
You didn't get that many
That was
compliments.
good. And
Okay.
the one where you blow on your finger, see if I can still do that. I figured it out eventually.
What are we doing? Jack.
Oh, hang on, wait, I might get this sound.
Jack. Get that many
That was
compliments.
good. And
Okay.
the one where you blow on your finger, see if I can still do that. I figured it out eventually.
What are we doing? Jack.
Oh, hang on, wait, I might get this sound.
Who would you choose if you only had one night?
What about you and me? I've been told I'm a savage.
By who? Your mom?
Nah, she thinks I'm a tank.
One night only in cinemas August 28th.
This is a podcast that has segments. This is a podcast that has rhythm and order because we're all vaguely neurodivergent and don't like change and
That's
love
just
structure
you.
and routine. Then you are diagnosed
Yeah, but
with ADHD.
I don't care about the order.
You do. You need order in your life.
No.
Yeah,
I
you do.
thrive without it.
No, you don't. You're late a lot.
Yeah.
You don't thrive.
I was late today, but you don't know because you were later.
Yeah.
There you are.
Right. Let's get to our worst moment of the week.
Worst moment of the week, I guess.
I'm going to go first, Jack.
All right.
This is quite the tale.
Okay.
I need to take you back to Friday night in Brighton. It's a Friday night in Brighton.
Mm.
I have just been to our friend's leaving party. I have a crammed out night. I've been to our
Oh,
friend's
yeah, I was
leaving
there
party.
too. I missed you though because I was late and you showed up for the first half an hour and left.
I need to give you a sense of my frazzled headspace. I had 3 important things that night: a leaving party, a stand-up gig, and then a traitors night.
I saw this in your calendar.
Like everyone
Like the-
sees my calendar. It's freaking me out at the minute. Anyway,
Stop giving everyone access to your calendar.
I'm gonna stop actually because everyone keeps
No,
going.
not us. We need it.
All right, okay. I don't like everyone knows what I'm doing. Anyway,
What you can do, this is what
no. Let's stay focused. Go on, tell me what can I do?
What you can do is you can mark it so people can't see exactly what you're doing, but can just see the times at which you're busy.
That's suspicious,
That's
isn't it?
that's what I have on my personal calendar, so everyone can see my work and what I'm up to working. But personally, they have no clue. They just know when I'm not free.
But everyone will assume that you're having sex in those times.
I can't. Sometimes it's like days, man. I'm not having days of having sex.
Yeah, I bet you wish you were, but it doesn't even work for that long. You and your
get
crap,
back on it.
You and your crap penis.
Kicking off the podcast highbrow.
But sorry. Okay. And I had these 3 things on. I went to our friend's leaving party. I stayed for 30 minutes. It was an adult event for the times that I was there. It was very adult. It was nice. Then I went to the gig. What I didn't know was that this gig was almost entirely, it was quite a cramped cafe in Brighton in the lanes, adults with learning disabilities. Entirely, pretty much, which was a different sort of gig for me. Still went down a treat. My set did quite well, actually, which I was nervous about. Not like last night. I did a gig last night to complete silence. It was awful.
Oh, I heard you talking about that earlier. I figured that was that. Oh, so you did all right.
I did amazing. I did great crowd work. And some people weren't they weren't, killing with everyone. With me, I did. Of course I did. But not with lads. Lads in a pub, I've failed. Anyway.
It's never been your demographic.
It never has. So this has been my night, and this is unfortunately overran, so now I'm late to this Traitors night. But I show up to the Traitors night. At the Traitors night, It's a friend of a friend's night. I've not met this friend of a friend. They've invited me out of the courtesy of their hearts. There is 18 people playing a game of Traitors, customised to work in a context. If anyone doesn't know Traitors in America, it's Among Us, basically. They're playing Traitors. I show up. There is only 8 people left. They've been playing for 2 hours now. No, 9 people were left. I get to pick what I want to be. I don't know anyone here besides some of my family were there and a couple of friends. I know maybe.
Crazy. Haz, did you just say magical cards? No way. Tom, I actually have brought with me today my magical cards.
Oh, you started?
Yeah.
Oh, I
That's
thought
how
you
I'm
was
kicking
just
off the episode.
talking.
Tom.
I hadn't even started. No,
Tom.
I haven't started yet. Wait. All right, let's do this.
Are you ready? Because I've got a magic trick.
Yeah,
That's how
I'm
I'm going to
ready.
kick off this episode.
Yeah.
Tom, if you could, and viewers, if you could tell me what card this is.
A 9, or maybe a 6 if it's that way.
That's a 9. There's 9 of them.
It's a 9.
And it's the 9 of clubs. Do you not know the suits of cards?
I don't know tons about cards.
Are you ready?
Yep.
With a wave of my hand.
It's gonna be amazing for all our audio listeners.
Look, they're gonna look. I'm doing a magic trick, audio listeners. I'm gonna describe it. Tom, you describe what's happening. What
You're
card is
waving
this?
your hand at 9 of clubs.
Yeah, and then
It's a K now.
how did I do that? How have
Shut
I
up.
possibly?
I'm talking.
Shut up. I'm talking. I'm talking. I'm talking. Oh, shut up.
Look at that.
No, it's
how did I
no.
possibly do
I've
it?
said it with the title sequence.
Yeah, I know it's happening, but
We're back now.
yeah, we're
from-
back. And what did you
Hey,
think?
Jack.
No,
it was cool.
No. Yeah, but how? Do you know how I did it?
How?
Can you tell?
No.
Can you really not tell?
Flick them round, right?
Yeah, but I only have one card, man.
Let's see the rest of your hand.
Okay. There you.
I saw
Tried,
the other arm.
tried. I'm still learning. I'm
God,
still learning. Anyway,
Jack.
yes,
Oh, how are you doing, baby?
I'm good. I'm good. You know,
You've been in America.
I've been away. I went back to VidCon.
Why would you even do
Had
that?
some experiences. Got some stories. Some I can tell. Some I can't. Some that'll really help us get a lot of views. Anyway. Keeping it subtle, keeping it subtle, keeping it subtle.
All
What could
right.
it be about?
That's good. Well, you went away at a terrible time because it got really hot, and I've had some amazing. I had about 3 back-to-back beach days. It was unreal in Brighton. It's the most relaxed I've been in years. I was very happy, Jack. You really
That's
went away
good.
at a bad time.
Well, no, because why was that about? You were having a great time.
Were you having a great time at
Yeah,
VidCon
you know,
in Anaheim?
Yeah, you
with
know-
YouTubers.
you know-
Yeah, sounds like fun.
I had a pretty all right time. Look, I will get to
Pretty all right.
my overall VidCon take later, but I had a pretty all right time.
Pretty all right. Like,
Yeah.
glowing.
Tom, we have a segment on this podcast.
We
The
do.
worst moment of the week. Tom, what was your worst moment of the week?
Jack, thank you for asking. You segued that very well.
Thank you.
6 out of 10. My worst moment of the week was a real bad one, right? But don't worry, it has a positive resolution. So viewers that like closure are going to be happy.
It's good. I imagine that's many of them.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. We all like closure. Right. So I was out. I was doing a big walk with my friend, and we were down at Seven Sisters, which is the big cliffs.
Okay,
The
cool.
big cliffs. And we went all the top.
What's it called? Seven Sisters.
Because there's 7 cliffs, I think.
And they're sisters?
I think. I don't know, man. I'm not Google, am I?
I don't know. I just figured you'd
Why
come...
would I know that? I'm
Do
not
your
a big.
research
I'm not a
next time if
horrible
you're gonna talk
nerd,
about
am
it.
I? I just go
Anyway,
cliffs.
So you've been to the
So I
Seven
go to the
Sisters cliffs.
It's a
no
really
clue why they're
windy
named
day.
that.
It's a really windy day. We walk for ages. We get it's really steep getting up the cliff.
Yeah.
This is the same place where my dad fell all those weeks ago. that I told
Oh,
you
yeah,
about.
yeah, I remember that story.
So we get
Previous
all the way
episode.
to the top of the cliff. And these cliffs are a bit dodgy, you know, because there's no barriers. You can just, like, people have fell off them and died. You know what I mean? It's quite dodgy. So we get all the way to the top. And it's this treacherous walk, and I'm exhausted by the time. It's about 45 minutes. We get all the way there. 45, Jack. 4-5.
So I was expecting upwards of an hour, but that's all right.
No, about 45 up, 45 back. That's 90 minutes. I think.
9 minutes total, yeah.
If you
Wow.
do maths.
Okay, never mind. Maybe
I
you are
got
the best.
4. So.
Anyway.
get all the way to the top of these cliffs. Finally, we sit down. I'm like, oh my God, it's amazing. There's a few other people up there. I'm out of breath. I'm fucking so out of breath. We sit down finally, and it's so peaceful. And it's just quiet. And it just feels amazing to be there. I feel this sense of accomplishment and this real sense of tranquility that in this modern day world, you know, with all the phones and all the noise, you don't feel very often. But yeah, this feeling only lasts about 30 seconds because 3 men in their late 20s waltz up behind us with a portable speaker blasting Smack That by Eminem. And they're at the beginning, and they walk up on this quiet cliff, and they're going, smack that ass, smack that. It's playing for a while, and then Eminem starts rapping. And these guys, it's a crazy windy day, stood there, and they just stand there for a while. Then they go stand near the edge of the cliff and start doing the muscle pose, and they're taking photos of each other. Then, on this windy as fuck day, they start leaning over the cliff. And I'm sat here with my hands on my head thinking, you're gonna die.
Yeah.
And the guy with the speaker, and it's going to fall, and I'm going to just hear Smack That get quieter and quieter as he falls off the cliff. But I'm just thinking, holy, like, this is not good. And they're doing it, and oh my God, everyone else at the top of this cliff is turning around and looking at them and just looking really annoyed at these 3 guys. And they're stood there, and it's still I don't know how this song is still going. Smack that ass. It's a long, long song.
I've never listened. I'll be honest, I've not listened to it.
It's not good.
I'm familiar, but I've never all the way
Anyway, I muster up the courage. Would never usually do this, but I think, you know what? I'm at the top of this cliff. I've earned this. And I look at them, and I go, you're right. And I go, do you think you could maybe turn off that music, please? Because it's just, I don't like it. And they go, yeah, all right. And they turn off the music.
I'll be honest.
At which point, you haven't even had the closure yet. I'm already feeling a sense of accomplishment. And then a British woman comes over to me. She goes, she says, because I had the confidence to ask these guys, and this is how much British people hate confrontation, is she looks at me and she goes, you are Jesus. You are Jesus. You are Jesus.
You are Jesus.
And she says it 3 times and then walks away.
Oh, she said it 3 times.
She goes, you are Jesus. You are Jesus. You are Jesus. And then she walks away from me. I never saw her again. But I felt so rewarded. This fucking woman. You are Jesus. She just said, you are Jesus.
I mean, I don't even think this counts as a worst moment anymore. You got the music off and you were called Jesus 3 times.
It was amazing. But
this is the best moment
But the worst moment is when these guys just came up and I was finally happy and I went, oh my God, it's up to me because I was closest to them. And it was really scary when I thought they're going to die. Like, I'm finally at peace and now I'm going to watch a death. I was not happy, Jack. So it was a roller coaster of emotions.
I was shocked they said yes too, because I'll be honest, it wasn't an unreasonable request, but going, can you turn it off?
It was so...
don't like it. It's probably the worst
socially,
way to ask.
If you were there, it was like blasting a speaker in a library. Like, it was why... I don't know how they couldn't tell that everyone thought they were twats. It was so obvious to not do it. Like, everyone... And they just didn't have... They were not self-conscious. So that was my worst moment.
All right, Tom, look, I'm
Jesus.
I'm going to do it.
Do what?
We said we wouldn't, but I can't help it. I've been at VidCon, and as you know, there's many creators that go to VidCon. You know, the good, the bad, and the ugly. And someone who fits one of those descriptors, I won't say which, I met them. I saw them. Right, I'm not beating around the bush anymore. I was forced to have a chat with Dream. That's my worst moment of the week. I was forced, against my will, to talk to Dream. I didn't want to. I walked into the toilet at a gathering. There's a guy in the stall. Somehow my spidey sense was tingling. I just had a feeling who was...
toilet?
I was in the toilet. I peed at the urinal because I don't have cock shame. Anyway, there's a guy in the stall. For some reason, I'm at the sink washing my hands, but I've got my spidey senses were tingling, man. Like,
Are you sure you want to break our rule of moving on for this? It better be good. It better be good.
Yeah, because of what was said. I was gonna never mention it again. And genuinely, I was never gonna mention this. I was gonna keep it to myself. But there was one thing said that.
So what? He emerged from the stool.
Listen, will you let me finish?
All right, sorry. So from the stall, he came out with pooey hands.
No, listen. I'm in the toilet. My spidey senses are tingling. For some reason, I just had a feeling I knew who was in that stall. There was a feeling in my soul that told me I knew he was going to walk out, and my feeling was correct. Dream steps out of the stall. And I'll be honest, there was a no, leave his hands on. He was probably peeing. Anyway, right, he steps out the stall, and he looks at me, and he chuckles to himself, and I think, I get it. I get the chuckle. I was like, no, honestly, there is something...
We're at 10.
No, we weren't 10, but there was a chuckle, and I went, yeah, no, to be fair, there is something really amusing about the awkward energy of it just being only me and him in the toilet.
In a bathroom?
Like, there's no one else to talk to. We can't ignore each other. So he hits me with a, hey, Jack, how you doing? I'm like, oh, hey, buddy. Yeah, and then he goes... basically, you know what it was? I ran into his sister at VidCon, right? I weren't going to talk about it, because that's, you know, my beef isn't with her. She was perfectly pleasant and kind, and I have nothing bad to say. I was, you know what? Because at the end of the day, I'm not a piece of shit. But he turned around to me when I heard you met my sister. I went, yeah. And he went, I heard about that, and I thought to myself, shit, he's going to talk about it on his podcast. And I thought to myself...
That's what he said.
That's what he said. And I went, I went, oh, come on, I have standards. There's got to be an angle. And I'm not just going to talk about how I met your sister and it was nice. I'm not going to do that for views. However, I will talk about the fact that you confronted me in a toilet about it. That's hilarious. That's really funny. And look, if I was to guess his intentions, I would say maybe he said that to me to bait me into talking about it on the podcast. Perhaps I'm playing directly into his hand. But you know what, Tom? I'm also playing directly right into my pockets. So I don't give a shit, Tom. I'm going to reap the views this video will get. You're going to do it as well. So really thank me, you know, at the end of the day.
I'm not going to feel as good about it, though.
I don't feel good about it, Tom.
But you have to pay the price. You have to fucking
look,
speak to
Freudian slip. If I have to chat to him in the toilet, if I have to chat to the guy in the toilet when I don't want to, I should at least be making money from it. So, you know, I wasn't going to speak about it, man. You know, I do have standards at the end of the day. I wasn't going to speak about meeting your sister. That's wrong. But you know what? You pushed me. You pushed that button and I had to. I don't have constraint. I don't have self-control. Yes, I'm being childish. Yes, I'm the one in the wrong.
I think you're morally questionable. You know?
Anyway, I came with a backup worst moment just in case you told me I shouldn't speak about Dream. I got really badly sunburned. Went out to a theme park. The lady who let us in went...
Hang on. You're doing 2 worst moments right now.
Yep.
Back to back.
Yep.
Fucking hell, that's not the segment.
I do this most of the time, actually. It really became a thing.
Yeah.
I can never make my mind up.
Choice paralysis.
Yeah.
Could be called.
Well, it is. Anyway, it only takes longer if you interrupt me. I went to the theme park. The lady who was letting us in went, wear that sunscreen. Wear that sunscreen. I know it's cloudy, but the UV index is high today. It'll get you through the clouds. I thought, what do you know, lady? I'm in the shade right now. I also thought to myself, I knew that was right. I thought to myself, at the end of the day, most of the queues at the theme park are undercover. I'm only going to be out in the sun for brief periods at a time. I'll be fine. I don't have any sunscreen on me.
Yeah.
I keep looking at my arms. They don't look like they're burning. I'm thinking, oh, I got home. But towards the end of the day, I look at Harry. Harry's feeling a little hot on the neck. Have I got a red neck? He goes, oh, yeah, a little. I'm like, whatever. We're about to leave. We're going to leave in like 30 minutes. I got back to our hotel. I changed because we were going to a nice little event. I'll talk about it later. I took my top off, but I look like a squashy. You know those sweets that are like white and then pink?
Way.
I had the worst like line right across it. You can sort of still see how red my neck is now.
Not really, no.
No, well, let me... Can you see the line?
Oh, wow, this is more of a tan.
Yeah, well, it's
line.
becoming tanned now because I'm healing, but... I haven't been burnt that badly. You know that burn me like getting in the shower?
Yeah. Oh gosh.
Yeah. Fucking horrible.
Oh, dearie me.
So that it was that or talking to Dream. They're, you know,
Jesus,
on
Jack.
par. So I'll let you guys decide
Well,
which out of the 3 worst moments, which one's the worst? Go tell us in the.
Well, I was the only one that had death involved.
The comments. No one died in yours though.
I was a hero in mine.
A part of me died.
Jesus.
My skin cells died.
True. I suppose yours had death. Guess what I did? Guess. You'll never guess, but don't look at the topics because then you'll know. If you look at the words in front of you.
I wonder whether it's pole dancing.
Guess what
I hear it's really hard.
I did a bit of pole dancing. Never done that.
What did you think?
It was very hard.
No way, you haven't said that in the notes.
Fucking hell, right. My note says pole dancing is hard and this knobhead is trying... Are you trying to ruin the podcast? And I'm trying to entertain them, telling them about pole dancing, and
Go
you're
on, then.
ruining it.
How was it?
Hard.
What, so, yeah, why? I've done it before. I don't even know what I'm pretending. I've done it. I've done pole dancing as well.
When have you done pole dancing?
Amaranth taught me on stream back in the day.
Well, yeah, not recently.
No,
Because
no,
I'm
a
sure
while ago.
that
We'll talk about it. Look,
didn't she?
Yeah, so,
she's quite right.
Yeah,
she turned, didn't she?
Amaranth, I thought was chill back in the day. We did a little hot tub stream. We did You Laugh, You Lose, but in a hot tub. And then afterwards, she's like, "Could you do my stream? I'll teach you how to pole dance." I was like, "Of course, Amaranth. You've been so kind to me. You've let me in your home. You've let me in your hot tub. Of course." We had nothing but respect. I had nothing but respect for Amaranth. And then I see her on fucking doing a deck. She's like right-wing grifting super hard, but it's like she doesn't even have any fucking soul in it. But, at least be right-wing if you're going to right-wing grift. This is the thing that fucks me off about it, right? It's like, I saw her the other day, she did a Dexerto interview, right? And they go, if you could bring 3 people with you in a zombie apocalypse, who would you pick? And she went, I think I'd pick Andrew Tate, Donald Trump, and Elon Musk. Oh,
Jesus
come on. You just pick the
hell.
most obvious right-wing grift answers where, like, right-wingers are going to go, yeah, fucking put some fucking welly in it. Think about it.
You wouldn't want those
You
lads in
wouldn't
the
want
apocalypse.
Trump
Either of those 3 lads.
Trump is nearly 80. He's going to fucking hold you back.
That
He's
would
like
be
an
crap.
overweight 80-year-old. He's not helping you in a zombie apocalypse. Admittedly, Andrew Tate can fight. All right, I'll give him that. Maybe he's not the worst
Yeah, but
pick.
he's dumb, isn't he?
Like, he's... like, at the end of the day, like, I don't agree with him, but I can understand his fighting capability.
If I wanted 3 people in an apocalypse, I'd have Bruce Springsteen, Bo Burnham, and John
Yeah, but
Mulaney.
right,
But just
okay,
so
but
I could chat to
You're
them
an
about
idiot
things.
too. But like, what's
No!
Elon Musk gonna do? Fucking shoot up some ketamine and have a zombie eat him? Like, you know what I mean? Oh, it's stupid.
Anyway,
Like, no
you distracted
thought.
me from my
But anyway, so
point.
Yeah. Anyway, so
Pole dancing.
no, yeah, back in the day.
I did a bit of pole dancing.
Let me finish my thing quickly.
Oh my. It's not your thing, it's my bit. It's my bit.
Yeah,
Look at the
but
topics.
I got to wrap
first.
up my Amaranth point. That yes, it was back in the day. No, it wasn't recently on account of all that shit right-wing grifting she's doing. She's not even good at it. Anyway, you did pole dancing.
You're confrontational today, aren't you? It's like you've had a Red Bull or something.
No, I'm just fine, but you keep cutting me off, pissing me off.
Well, you're pissing me off because it was meant to be I speak first, then you speak.
Yeah, but then you mentioned Amaranth. You transitioned me into the point.
I did not
expecting me-
transition
Yes,
you. I did not. You opted to transition.
Yeah, because you set it up.
Fans, if this is the last episode, you know why. It's because Jack is insufferable.
No, you just... I don't even want to hear about pole dancing no more. Don't even tell
Oh,
me.
no, come on. I'm
I don't
sorry.
give a
I'm
shit,
sorry.
man. I don't give a shit.
It basically,
Stupid.
I was quite good at one of the
Stupid.
last moves. I'm going to go
What
again
move?
this week. It was the one where you put your foot on, you put your other foot on, you go right around the pole. And this is the glorious thing. The pole itself spins.
Yes. Did you not know that?
I didn't.
How did you think they were spinning? How do you possibly grip the pole with enough strength to stay upright, but have your grip so loose that you could spin? I don't understand how...
Like, they were just going with momentum.
That would tear your hands to shreds. That would you how badly callous they have awful, disgusting hands.
But it did make sense, but it made even more sense that it spins. The pole people are going to be shocked that the pole spins.
Some people will.
And I couldn't do the climbing up the pole. There were a couple ones where my sort of, like, my bollocks would completely, like, get... It
Yeah,
would suck.
it isn't made for people with... it's a sport that was definitely designed without testicles in mind.
Yeah, there were a
That's
couple of
what I
times
learned.
where I went,
Smash straight into the pole with your
Yeah,
balls first. I
yeah,
did that.
yeah,
It is horrible. Because the thing is, I assume you were trained by a woman as well.
I was.
They...
My fudge.
Oh, right, of course. They completely neglect the testicles we have when they're teaching you. They sort of forget that for them to be
I
able to
didn't
swing...
feel like my balls were neglected. I felt like...
Oh, that's good. I felt fine.
I felt
I
like
thought
they
there was
were-
some neglect where I'd be instructed to do a move and I think, hang on,
I'm going to go back to bloke teaching next week.
it's a bloke teacher. Well, that way you can be...
They'll understand that
your
pain.
testicles are in safe hands. Thank God.
Tell you what else I did. I went on British telly.
Yeah, you did Question Time.
Question Time, a highly political show.
A late-night political show in the UK on our #1 British UK channel, BBC.
Guess who
Channel 1,
rocked
you
up?
type 1 on the TV. Tommy Innit was there.
Yeah, that's all right, innit? That is not too shabby.
That
I
is
was
pretty
on
good.
Question Time, peak time. Did your parents watch?
I don't know.
Anyway, so I go on this show called Question Time, which is a British late-night telly show. There's a crazy... She wasn't crazy, actually, but she was crazily right-wing, the woman opposite me. I was sat next to Lord Willits of the Conservative Party. Anyway, me and Willits, we're chilling, man. I get him on side. At one point, she goes... The main lady, she goes... talks about AI. I go, AI is bad. And she goes, but it's used for medical reasons. I go, is it really? And she goes, yeah. And I go, oh. And then she starts laughing.
I reckon
I was the voice of the people.
you have to be the least.
Like,
Genuinely,
what you say now.
the least. The person who's done the least research ever before going on Question Time, I think.
No, I knew about stuff. I knew about social media. It gives a sense of belonging. I said that like 4 times.
Hey, Tom, I'm not doubting your ability to know about social media, but when they start asking you about AI, fucking
hell, yeah, I did not know. I did not know much. I did not know. I still don't know much.
no,
that's why I keep learning.
Very little.
That's why I keep learning, and I really don't know
You're getting
nothing.
stung by this.
You know
Just
what?
read,
I'm
man.
just gonna. Oh, but then I have to read. I'm just gonna leave it. I'm just gonna leave it because I don't know.
Really
nothing.
expecting to go, I'll just ask ChatGPT.
No, because it bloody cost $1 million water.
I'm glad you're learning, Tom. I am.
No, you're that is right. How dare you?
What?
Get him. But but no, anyway, I go on telly, and I'm quite happy on telly. We film it at 7, and then it's on telly at 10, right? So it's a really short turnaround. But I'm thinking, right, I'm going to get home to Brighton. I'm in London, and I get on this train, and I get on the next train. I have to do like 3 changes. Finally get to London. I'm at Farringdon Station, and the train. I've got a 2-minute change at Farringdon. There's a lot of stairs, and I go, I can do this.
There's all the stairs,
And I fucking sprint through Farringdon. I've got this heavy as fuck bag on because I've been up in Nottingham, and I'm running, and I get it. And then I run all the way up these stairs. I sprint. I'm like going, excuse me, to people, and I get all the way to the platform, and then I look out. I'm on the wrong platform, and guess what, Jack? The platform opposite is the Brighton train. And I just watch it slowly go away. And I'm stood there in a heap of my own sweat, hungry, sad. But then I go on my phone, I go on iPlayer, and I think, at least I'm on telly.
At least I'm on BBC iPlayer.
Because at that exact moment, I was on telly.
Oh, of course, because it doesn't air live, does it?
No,
it airs slightly
it
later.
aired at 9 p.m. on iPlayer.
It's a quick turnaround, because when do you film it?
7 to 8.
Yeah, so it's like
an hour.
they just turn it around in 2 hours. Oh, no, they turn it around in an hour.
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
But the good news is, I thought, at least it was like that meme where I thought, no one knows I'm on telly right now. When I was stood in the heat, but you know the guy in the corner of the party?
Probably not, no.
In the corner of the party with the cup. You know that one?
Yeah.
No one knows. It was me.
I know, don't worry, you don't have to tell me.
Just about me, yeah.
I don't know if my mum and dad watched it, though. They knew it was like my great uncle messaged me and went, Tom's going on Question Time, are you? And I went, no.
Not bad.
We don't do everything together.
But they said I might be able to go back on and argue with the bad political parties of England, which I'm happy about because I know loads. Ask me anything.
So if anyone was worried about the reign of Reform UK, don't worry. Tommy and it's
going to go on. I'm going to go, right, gay people, they're good. No, screw it. All of them are good. Every LGBTQIA plus are good. They'll get that round their head. They'll go, no. I'll go, they are. Then they'll ask me about something else. This is where I won't know too much more.
I say, well, how? Because this is, let's face it, you're going to debate Reform UK. How are you going to convince them on immigration? Because that's a big thing for them. That's a big stickler. They're very anti-immigration. How are you going to convince them that immigration benefits the country? Because I believe it does, but I wonder how you're going to convince, Nigel Farage and the like.
I don't even entirely know.
Maybe just a little bit more reading needs to be done before the next one.
I know that I really don't. No, I'll go like this. Pass.
You just pass.
No comment.
The main issue that Reform UK really try and talk about, you'll go, look, guys, I can just convince you that AI is bad and that gay people are good.
AI is bad. And I'll go like this. And social media is blind. I'll go like this. Nigel, can't we see we love each other?
You love Nigel?
We all do. As we all love each other. Let's spread some love. Not bad uns, obviously, Nigel. Of which you are.
I would say Nigel is one of the bad uns.
Nigel, you must have a bit. Who hurt you? You got a bit of love in your heart.
He did make
Nigel.
a cameo for Average Harry's birthday, though. So there's
all right. One
he
point.
said Shambagala.
But you can't be being racist. That's not on.
No, he definitely still is in my bad books, but that bumped him up a couple of points.
No,
saying Shimbago
no,
are
I'll go like this.
arbitrary.
No, Nigel. No, you're using your charm to try
Charm?
and power over. Using charisma as a weapon. You weaponize.
You think he has charisma? You think he has Riz? Charisma, Riz is slang for charisma.
Right, right, Nigel. I've had enough of this.
This is what they're going to do to you. They're going to work you into corners,
Right.
man. I'm training you
Hey, I'm
up.
telling you, gay people are good and AI is bad. And I'm good.
His brain's going to explode. Yeah, I think you
won't
did
have
it.
Well,
You
I'm
did it.
going to do some Googling, do some research.
You should read up on immigration, I think. I think
I
that's going to
will.
be a pressing issue for you.
It's good.
The sort of look of like, yeah?
It's good. It's completely good. 100% good.
Immigration is often positive.
It's good.
Oh, you like bring him in?
Come on, everyone.
Bring 'em in.
Come round. Let's have tea. I'm telling you, Jack, I've got this down. All right? So I'm proud to represent the youth of England. Do you know what I am, by the way?
Yeah.
I decided this. The voice of our generation. Don't laugh. I'm the voice of Gen Z. Don't laugh. Don't laugh. And I'm
The voice of Gen Z, like that Koi Piso TikTok where he like talks about how like they're gonna take TikTok back.
I genuinely, you know our generation, it comes out of me. I'm at the voice, I speak for all of us.
I saw something great.
The Lorax, he's for the trees, I'm for Gen Z. And that's me, I
Yeah.
speak for the trees, but sorry, you go on.
No,
I'm
I
done
saw
now.
something.
I'm done.
Not to say that you going on telly wasn't amazing, but I couldn't watch it because I was in America. But it's all right, Tom. I saw something even better that I could only see from America.
What?
Tom, at VidCon, I went to watch Talk to Her live.
No.
Yeah,
No.
yeah.
Which one's that again?
Haley Welch, you know the girl who went Hock to, and then
Yeah.
and then got a podcast somehow. I don't really know what the pipeline was between saying Hock to and getting a podcast, but it happened. They did a live recording of the Talk to Her podcast at VidCon. You all right?
I smell a bit. Anyway, go on.
Right. But there was a live recording. Basically, I got up one morning. I had a bit of work to do, and Harry's like, "You've got to come to the convention with me beforehand. You've got to come." I was like, "What? Why?" He's like, "Talk to her live." I was like, "What?"
Oh, yeah.
So I grabbed the muffin from the free bar at VidCon, took it with me as a little
boy.
snack, walked over. We had to walk the floor to get there. It was the only way. Fans keep trying to stop me. I keep going, "You can have a picture as long as you walk with me. I cannot be late to talk to her." I was already quite late. I'm like on the way. Outside, I see Toby, IRL streaming. He stood outside of I don't know why he didn't go in, but he stood outside. I grab his camera, I go, "Talk to her live!" Is how I like get so intense. I'm like, I'm so like intense about it. I get in, I sit down. Me, Harry, Eleanor's manager, Pineley joins us at a certain point. We sit in a row and we listen. And you know what, man? We fucking listened.
What did they talk about?
I'll be honest, I'm not quite sure. I actually genuinely, this is the thing. It was Whitney Cummings was the guest, but like sort of was like the forerunner of it. Like she was really the one who was saying
Who's
most
that?
of the stuff. What?
Whitney
She's
Cummings.
a comedian. She did the roast of Donald Trump back in the day. That's where I knew her from. I recognised her face.
Cool.
She did that. You know. Yeah, we went. We listened. We laughed. We loved. There was a lad behind me who was sat there who just kept saying really funny things, and eventually, I get he was a fan of mine. I didn't know, but he just kept making me laugh. I kept turning around and laughing at him.
What
Eventually,
was he saying?
he just tapped me on the shoulder and went, "Can I come sit with you?" And I was like, "Yeah, of course." He was great. And then I watched Talk to Her live with him. I've forgotten his name for the life of me, but shout out to you. You were great. But yeah, he was fun. And then at the end, they opened it up for questions. It was like, there's a mic. Everyone come up and ask what you want. And there was no moderation. There was none.
Was it live streamed?
No. Thank God it was recorded. But no moderation in the room. And a lad got up and he asked her about the crypto scam.
Oh, yeah.
And I've never known a room go more tense.
What happened? Because she did a crypto scam, didn't she?
Yeah. She created a Hock to a coin, Hock coin, and it was rug pulled and people lost millions. Now, I'll be honest. I will defend Haley a little bit here. I will. I don't even think she knows fully what cryptocurrency is. And this is to her own... I think she would say the same. I met her afterwards. I shook her hand. I didn't get the impression she knows much about crypto. I feel like maybe she had some poor advisors who led her into that decision. Does it make it right? Doesn't make it right, but I'll be honest, I don't think she was sat there thinking, I'm going to scam all my fans. I don't think that was
So
her
what happened
plan.
when he asked about the coin?
It got tense, but Whitney Cummings sort of guided her through it and was like, I don't know, she kind of twisted it. She's like, everyone makes mistakes in their 20s. You know, I made mistakes with men, which is much worse. I'm not sure that's true. I'm not sure that's true, Whitney Cummings. But, I appreciate her bringing some light back into the room. Then Harry got up and asked her a question.
What did Harry ask?
I can't even remember, but I remember Harry got up and asked her something. I really don't remember. And I thought, I've got to do something. My friend Connor Eats Pants has an award-nominated show, Fortnite Friday. He's had many guests, many great guests. Some like McKenna Grace, some not so great, like disgraced Republican Congressman George Santos, right-wing actor Zachary, what's his name? The guy who played Harold and the Purple Crayon and Shazam. He's quite a right-wing guy.
He had on Shazam.
Yeah, he Connor really gets some get. He
had Shazam on.
Yeah, he had Tiger King from prison. He had him call in from prison.
He had Shazam.
Yeah, he's had some real guests. He had Bad Baby. He's had some real guests. Anyway, he's been trying to get Haley for ages. He tweets her all the time. It got to a point where he was like, Haley, you must respond to me or I'm going to drive my car into the intersection on the freeway. Like, he started just threatening to cause, like, vehicular mayhem. But it wasn't working. Haley wasn't responding. I went, I have the power right now. I got up and I went, Haley, the people want to know, would you guest on my friend Connor's show, award-nominated show, Fortnite Friday? She said, what's that? The room erupted in cheers when I mentioned Fortnite Friday, by the way. You could see it in her eyes. She knew it was big. And I'm like, yeah, you got to do it, man. She's like, what is it? I'm like, oh, you play Fortnite and Connor asks you questions. I'll be like, it's not my show.
Sure.
Really, and I met her backstage. And I was like, seriously, you should do it. And Whitney Cummings went, you should. And I'm like, what? You know Fortnite Friday? Turns out Whitney Cummings, fan of the show. She goes, yeah, I have a teenage son. I go, wow. Or stepson or something. I was like, wow. Fucking hell. You know, fair enough. She knows Fortnite Friday. So I think there's good odds. I think Haley Welch's manager gave me his number to organize Haley Welch going on Fortnite Friday. But I also threw in there, I've got a podcast too. Ooh. So Tom, I'm just saying, and please let us know in the comments if you'd be down for this. We do now have contact. We could fly out. I mean, we probably have to fly her out. It'd be an expensive episode. But if you guys want to see it, we will consider it. Do you want Hawk Tour on the podcast? Let us know in the comments below. We'll make it happen. That changed my life. I have a little bit more to talk about in terms of a talk tour, but I probably should do it on the Patreon.
Why?
I may have upset the talk tour team a little bit. So you know that whole thing where I said I can get them on the podcast? There's a little caveat to that, which is they seemed really up for it, but then I found out later that I'd upset them.
Oh, okay. How did you... All right, yeah,
but I don't want to make that worse. So we'll discuss that story on the Patreon, where it probably won't get anywhere. But yeah, so if you're seeing this and you don't want to go over to the Patreon, just keep it quiet, because I really didn't. I genuinely have good intentions. I actually, bro, I love Talk Tour, bro. Please, like, actually don't do this to me. I want Hog Tour on the podcast so bad. Anyway,
so you again, Jack. Is your point?
It's my point, because VidCon was a movie, man. Let me just say this: VidCon was a fucking movie. You know, was it the best VidCon ever? No, but it was a fucking
Was it the best movie?
I went to talk to... No, it was
Indiana Jones and the Crystal Skull.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Yeah, it's part of a great franchise, but not really... not the strongest. But anyway, obviously I got to talk to her. You think, how could it be beat by that? I'll tell you what, the best thing that comes out of fucking VidCons every year, Minecraft YouTuber party.
Oh, every year.
There's always one Minecraft YouTuber or one group of Minecraft YouTubers that buy out an Airbnb and they throw a big house party.
Every year.
And they're the most American house parties you'll ever go to. They got the red cup. If you're American, this probably seems normal to you, but British people...
Yeah, they got the red cup.
The red cups. They're doing beer pong. No one's handling their drinks because Americans can't drink for shit.
Americans can't drink it. There's like at least 5 Minecraft YouTubers sat on the couch like
that. Yeah, like pass the fuck out.
Yeah.
But this one was big. This year, because last year they threw one and like the police got called and it all went a bit wrong.
Oh yeah, just after I left.
Yeah, it all went a bit wrong. All went a bit wrong last year. So this year they had security. They all had out a bigger Airbnb and a slightly wider area.
The police got called, but don't worry, guys. Lifesteal is on the case.
Hey, bro, I got videoed at least 4 times at this VidCon.
Don't worry, officer.
I was in a big group with like some of the Lifesteal lot, and about 4 times I joined them. One of them, I'm terrible with names, but one of them whose name is like on the tip of my tongue, but it's pissing me off. Kept like kept going, it'd go 1, 2, and then they'd all scream, "We are Lifesteal!" And it's like the most cringe thing, but like self-aware thing. But I kept joining in. There's about 4 videos of me with them screaming, "We are Lifesteal."
How many? Did you drink a lot at this VidCon?
No, but we'll get to that. But anyway, Minecraft YouTuber party. We are Lifesteal. But this one, bigger B&B, out where
Really?
we get
Bigger?
huge,
Bigger
like
than that last
tennis
one?
courts.
Oh,
Huge
what?
B&B.
I missed it.
Yeah, huge B&B. We didn't even go inside. We spent the whole night just out in the courtyard.
Wow.
Huge. Right?
How many people was it? A lot of people.
Oh, hundreds. At least 100, if not hundreds. Like, it was a big party. Like, people are showing up who aren't even in the Minecraft space. You know, it goes wide. There's a guest list. There's a fucking guy on the door to make sure there's no police
Who's in
issues this
charge of
time.
this party?
Oh,
Wow.
There's a
That's
few
when you know
hosts.
it's good.
There's a few hosts. But anyway, I get invited. I show up with, I show up. It's fun. It's great. But the vibes of Minecraft YouTuber parties, I have to describe them because they're incredible. Because it is mostly Minecraft YouTubers who this is, and I do not mean this as a dig because I sort of,
this is my people.
this is our people, but I fall into this more so yours than mine. I'll admit I'm trying to be kind.
You're more in commentary YouTube, aren't you?
I am. I am a commentary.
Memulous
YouTuber,
and James Marriott.
That is where I am these days, really. But anyway, this is my old people. You know, I still have love for them. I'm there, and you can feel it whenever anyone comes up to you. You can feel in the room everyone has the same amount of energy, because they're all Minecraft YouTubers generally. They were kind of the unpopular kids at school, and then they get popular online, right?
That's me.
That's how it happens. So they're at this big party with all these people they perceive as popular, and they feel unpopular. So they feel like they don't fit in. And it's like everyone in the room feels like the unpopular kid who managed to get into the popular party. But everyone feels like that.
Yeah.
So there's this really weird vibe of like everyone is like, it feels like everyone is like, feels like they're out of their depth and are really excited, but like they're not because everyone else feels the same way. It's really sweet. It's really sweet, and like everyone just seems to like be having the time of their fucking life.
Everyone, it feels like this is their first and best party.
Yeah, like no one, you know what it is at certain parties, like people like trying to be cool, like they're like as if they've been to many of these, and everyone feels like they've not been to too many and are having the fucking best time ever.
And everyone's a bit too pissed.
And everyone is a bit too. I don't know whether it's Minecraft YouTubers or Americans, but one of those things means you can't handle drinks.
Mix of both.
I think maybe a mix of both. People get drunk. But you know what? I had a fucking blast.
There's never drugs there or anything. It's just drink.
No, there's never drugs. There's
just
never
drink.
drugs, bro.
Yeah.
This is the thing. These are law-abiding parties. When the police are called, it shuts down, all right? The party's over. The music was shut off at 11. You know what I mean? Like, these are law-abiding parties.
I genuinely, to counter your point what you just said there, the coolest I've ever felt is going to the Minecraft YouTube party and all of them being like, "You were amazing on the Dream SMP, man. You and Techno, man. You changed." And I was like, I'm here.
Being former Dream SMP carries heavy aura at these parties.
Oh my god.
That was the other thing. I got a lot of people coming up to me like, "Love you, man." And obviously, bear in mind, I'm very out of the Minecraft space now. So when I step back into it, I forget that like, I used to have a bit of motion in the Minecraft space. You know what I mean? I used to have a little bit of Minecraft motion. Those days are behind me now, so I forget. I like relive my glory days every time I go to a Minecraft party. They like bring it up, and I'm like, because I'm kind of in the commentary space now.
I did blow it. You're like little Steven.
I'm like kind of like a little like I'm kind of in the commentary space now, but I'm like a small fish in a big pond when it comes to commentary. But I was a big fish back in the Minecraft space back in the day, and I forget about that because I don't think about it no more. And all of a sudden, people come up, and I go, "Damn, hell yeah."
This might be like the least cool thing I've ever watched.
No, but this
You'd be like, yeah, but I forgot I was a Minecraft YouTuber and I remembered, and I'm like,
there's aura to it, man.
Fucking hell.
You know, in the back of my mind, it feels cringe, but then I go to these parties and I go, these are the people that care.
Yeah, this is where it really matters.
So thank you, everybody. I don't deserve your praise. Anyway, that was grounded. So that was my Minecraft YouTuber party. But as you wisely acknowledge, you asked me if I drank very much. I didn't, and I didn't the whole VidCon. I didn't drink. I was two beers Jack.
You want to have fun?
2 beers Jack. They called me. I had a little bit more of the Minecraft YouTuber party.
Cool. It's a Minecraft YouTuber. It's the best night of your life.
I think I had 2 beers and then 1 Malibu and Coke. But I don't know who poured that Malibu, but that was like Malibu with a whiff of Coke. Like, they sort of put Coke near it. It was like pure Malibu. But, you know, I mean, I can still handle it. It's not that. But what it was, right before VidCon, on a Thursday, just randomly, you know what it was? It was our dear friend Quabby's going away party.
Oh yeah, I
Quabby was
remember.
leaving.
Yeah,
Some of
yeah.
you will know Quabby. He's sort of within the
I
Tubbo
was there, but I
community.
didn't see. I'd left before you got there.
You left before I got there because I was streaming. But I went to the Quabby party, and I had a couple of beers. That's it. I think I had like 2 beers. Oh, 2 beers and a Magnum. You know.
For the record, by the way, fans. Sorry, this is just a quick
Yeah.
one. We do. There's like a 3-month window in the year where people throw parties, and we've just been like we go to parties we really don't go to many parties.
We don't go to many, but VidCon is always where parties are, and Quabby was going home.
As soon as it hits, it's like June, July, August is party.
Yeah, it does
and
really
then
hit.
And then actually it winds up a bit in October.
And again, if you're in the Minecraft YouTuber space, I don't know if you know about these guys, but we carry lots of aura.
we carry,
so we get invited to
we got
so
motion.
many.
We go into all the Minecraft YouTubers, but mainly fans parties actually.
We
But,
get to so many uni parties, bro. Yes.
Please,
don't.
if you're a fan, please invite us to your
We
parties.
go to all of
we
them.
will show up.
This is a joke. Anyway, but this was our friend Quabby's party. We go. We've thrown him a little party. I show up. Tom's already left. I have 2 beers and a Magnum. But I bought 4 beers with me because it was bring your own drinks. So I've got 2 beers left. Harry also has like 2 or 3 left. And the night wrapped up really. It was like 11. It wrapped, and I wasn't quite tired. And I said, we'd just been on stream, so I've got a post-stream adrenaline. I said to Harry, "Fuck it, do you want to go back to mine and just polish off the rest of these beers?" So we went back. Probably about 11:30 midnight. We get there. Finished the rest of the beers. I'm thinking I'm not done. So
You would think you're
I know.
not done.
I went into my fridge and busted out the bottle of Bailey's. I poured up a glass, and Harry's like, "All right, I'll have one, and I'll go." Pour up a glass of Bailey's. I finished mine before Harry. I think, well, he's still got some left, so I pour another.